folks, and I'm Mike Tirico. The kicker has us set for the start. Off we go from MetLife Stadium. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. He'll go play action here with Dart. Throw to the right flat. It is caught. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. And what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 6. Out of shotgun. It's Dart. That's complete to the tight end, Theo Johnson. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 22.
That pass play good for 22. That's good for a Giants first down.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Now the former Sun Devil, it's Cam Scatterboo. And a good run there. Gonna get him 5 yards.
The ball carrier. He's taken down at the 33-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
From the 33, here's 2nd and 4.
Let's go.
They'll go again with Scatterboo. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
On 3rd down, here is Dart. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
First down.
Mike, I think we make so much of all these fancy routes, right? The selling, the head fakes, getting in and out of the break. And while that's really important to create separation, that's really more of a man beater. That's when teams want to just play you one-on-one and you have to beat the defender. Against zone defense like we saw here, it's a lot more simpler. Understand the concept of the play, understand where the holes in the defense are, and get there and be friendly to the quarterback. And if you're open, stay open. That's NFL route running. That's what the best guys do.
That is a gain of 15, and now it's 1st and goal. This opening drive, it has been a work of art. Now, can they put the finishing touches on it? It's 1st and goal. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times. And then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get 1 more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and you got to find a way to put that ball across the goal line. And when you look down the field, Mike, there's just really nobody creating any real separation, and instead he tries to give one of his guys a 50-50 contested catch opportunity, but with the coverage as tight as it was, it just falls incomplete.
Scatterboo will score. Touchdown, G-Man. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. First and 10 now from the 36. Right away, they'll set up to throw. That'll be caught by DeAndre Swift. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
Every staff in the league that understands that we have to play a rookie quarterback, regardless of their talent, regardless of how high they were drafted. The ideal situation is to fill that huddle with as many veteran players as possible. The quarterback's going to be young. He's going to make some mistakes. The more veteran, talented guys around him, the easier it is to weather those mistakes.
To the left side, to Godwin. And he is out of bounds. Mark him at the 25. What a way to start this drive. A second big play. This one for 22.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. And think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often. So that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
Give him 12 on that one. They are on the mark. Another first down.
Panther 11, Panther 11. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Chris Godwin, touchdown Saints. That his second TD catch of the season. Point after try forthcoming. He knocks it through. The Saints come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
On first down, Dart. Open man downfield. That's Neighbors. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. That one good for 26 yards.
Didn't take them long to get now to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So big play to get this drive off to a fast start.
From the 39, here's a first and 10. On the play fake, here's Dart. And he'll be taken down. They got him. Back at the 50-yard line.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Work to do now as they come up on second and long. Out of the gun, here comes Dart. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a third down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
Not fun here. Third and a lot. Operating from the gun, it's Dart. And that is incomplete.
And his passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
So on 4th down, out is Jamie Gillen to punt for the Giants. Return man steering clear of this one. And they're going to mark it down at the 20-yard line. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
Shaheed in motion. They will run it over center with Swift. Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down.
Dragon 60.
He'll drop to throw. That's deep for Olave. That's going to be incomplete. And it'll leave just enough time for one final play in this opening quarter.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
And he'll be taken down with the 1st down as time will run out on this opening quarter. Giants football here to begin the 2nd quarter as they are set to start the drive with 1st and 10. On play action, it is Dart, and he'll let it go deep for Johnson.
And I think at this point here, 2nd quarter of this game, I think now is where we can start seeing each team open up their offense a little bit more. Early on, everyone's kind of feeling each other out, getting a taste of what the game plans are. Here they finally take a shot downfield. Nice job by the defense, but this is going to put a little depth in that coverage and hopefully open up some other things.
They try to work the screen with Scatterboo, and this yields nothing. He's out of bounds right at the line of scrimmage.
It's a really good job defensively. The key is you don't want your defensive linemen to overcommit to rushing the passer, and you don't want your linebackers in secondary dropping too deep defending the pass. In this case, all 3 levels played disciplined, good football with good vision. That's why they're able to stop him for no gain.
This one just too far for the receiver out in front of him. That one falls incomplete. Darius Slayton was the intended receiver. And it's going to be 4th down. Here's Jamie Gillen on now. He'll be looking for something a little better than that first effort, which he shanked. This one fielded out beyond the 25. And it's a good solid return as he takes it back up near midfield.
Ready. Here we go. Start.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. The man down the field, it's Olave. And he will score. Chris Olave. Touchdown, New Orleans. It's his 4th touchdown on the year. The kicking team off for the extra point. He's got it, and the Saints will move out to a 14-7 lead.
Giants 7.
Before he gets out on defense, here is Justin Reed to kick this one away. Showing off the big legs. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Tag! 60 Bison, 60 Bison. 70 Raiders, 70 Raiders. Back to 60. Go!
To throw, it's Dart on 1st and 10. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. Give him 14 on that play. 1 first down.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
Here's Dart on 1st and 10. That'll be taken in by Scatterboo. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
They were able to complete this pass, but how often do we see these running backs run these angle routes and they catch it in stride and run a hole through the defense? So, I know the defense gave up some yards here, but it could have been a lot worse.
19 Tiger.
A play fake, now Dart. A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency?
And he'll be taken down. They got him back at the 50-yard line. That is Joey Bosa. He's in there to drop him. And it leads to 4th down. Here's the punter now, as he's on to punt for the Giants. And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. Now they'll set up to throw. Got it into the hands of Olave. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. That is a big gain. For the Saints, it's a gain of 34.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
First carry now for Alvin Kamara. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's second down.
A gain of 2. Brings up second and
8. Here comes Swift. They toss it right. And some good blocking at the point of attack. A pickup of 7, and it brings up third down.
Very positive returns on that run. I mean, really, the only thing not to like is that they weren't able to move the chains. But you know what? The way he ran there, I think they go right back to him and see if he has even a bigger carry in him.
Third and a yard.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Come on, come on.
They'll look to throw. A ball deep for the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. Chris Olave. Touchdown, Saints. Second touchdown of the game. Season total now up to 5.
The kicker on.
And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
That's why I never ask for help. I do it for you and do it for myself. I go 0 to 1.
Before he gets out on defense, here is Justin Reed to kick this one away.
The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The drive will begin with a run by Scatterboo. He'll take this forward for about a yard at best. It is Joey Bosa there on the tackle. Ball on the 36 now. Here's second and 9. Quick throw to Neighbors on the RPO. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain. They're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling. Incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Here's their punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. That is fielded at the 20. Oh, that could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line.
Ready up.
This drive will begin with a run by Swift. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
You can tell the entire time that running back is just looking for his crease to get vertical and cut back. But the defense does a great job. Inside-out pursuit, strings this ball out towards the sideline. Nowhere to go, and they make a big stop for no gain.
Forced to his right. Now he takes off.
Initially, they do a really nice job taking away his first and second read, but what they failed to do is account for him as a runner. He ends up making something positive out of a play that initially didn't look like it had much of a chance.
Now a 3rd and 2.
60 Bobcats. Here we go. Tighten. Ready,
Back to throw. He's got his man. That's Olave. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be 1st and goal. That is a big gainer for the Saints. It covers 51 yards.
The career's more at stake when you win your prime. That paper, baby, my face on the dotted line.
Okay.
Well, here's the chance to cap off a great half. They have it 1st and goal. He'll look to throw. It is brought in the end zone. Rashid Shaheed. Touchdown, New Orleans. He has done it again. That is 4 touchdown passes in this first half. Greg, he might skip halftime with the way he's performing right now.
Yeah, Mike, this passing attack is just really unstoppable. I mean, it is just remarkable the success he's been able to have. We're not even at halftime yet. He finds himself on record pace. I can't wait to see what he does the rest of this game.
Makes the score Saints 48, Giants 7.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here is Dart. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. Malik Neighbors, the intended receiver. It's 2nd down.
At the 35-yard line.
Let's go now. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
Out of shotgun. It's Dart. That's taken in. What a catch by Neighbors. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line.
And the Giants, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
60 bicep. 60 bicep.
Looking to throw. It's dark. Right back to Neighbors. He's got it again. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Now a timeout signal for them, and they'll get it with 10 seconds until the break.
It's been a rough first half, but now as we approach halftime, Mike, you got to start getting some wins, and it could be something small like we just saw here. Some positive plays, build a little confidence on that sideline, so as you go into halftime, you have something to build on.
And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Now it's Will Lutz to try the field goal. This from 34 yards. Play clock has expired. We're not going to get this one off on top. The Giants field goal unit out on the field. This one from 39 yards out. Lutz's kick is good. And the Giants are able to put up 3 and cut into the lead.
Nice job there securing points with that final play. Of course, they would have loved to have come away from that possession with a touchdown, but I think they're going to be happy with 3 going into the break.
Will Lutz set to kick off.
So 2 seconds left to play, and the kick's away. Oh, this ball's going to wind up nowhere close to the landing zone. Definite